Welcome to my presentation on metal carbonates. So we'll begin with the trend instabilities of metal carbonates. So here you can see a table of metal carbonates here. Now this arrow shows that the reactivity increases as you go up the table, and also the stability of the metal carbonate will increase as you go up the table as a result. Now if we start with potassium, its metal carbonate is K2CO3, and if heated it will turn into potassium oxide and CO2. But because it's a reactive metal, it prefers to be in the carbonate, and this is what potassium looks like, but it's unhappy in this state and prefers to be in the K+, which is what it's in the potassium carbonate. Now in comparison, if we look at something that's very unreactive, which is gold carbonate would be very unstable, and gold would prefer to be in the gold oxide and produce CO2 gas. This is because it's more stable in this state. Now we'll move on to the thermal decomposition of metal carbonates. Now if we start with a solution of copper 2 carbonate, this would be heated, and then a rubber bung would be placed on top, and this solution would turn to copper 2 oxide, and then we get another test tube and we'd attach it with a glass tube, and this would be lime water. Now if this is a carbonate, it will give off carbon dioxide gas, and this lime water will turn milky, or you'll see CO2 bubbles and effervescence. Now the reaction is seen here, which is copper carbonate solid goes to the copper oxide, which is what you see here, and the CO2 gas, which turns the lime water milky. Now we'll do some past paper questions. The first question is question 2 from the WJEC 2017 Higher Unit 1 exam paper. The question is, when limestone is heated in a lime kiln, thermal decomposition takes place. Write a balanced symbol equation for the reaction. Now this question is 1 mark. If you want to pause the video here and have a go. Now limestone's formula is calcium carbonate, which is CaCO3. So when that's heated, it will form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. So your answer is here. That's what it should look like, and that will get you the 1 mark. The next question is question 7AI from the WJEC 2017 Foundation Unit 1 exam paper. And the question is, name the type of reaction taking place in stage 1. Stage 1 looks like this. So as you can see, some limestone is being heated up with a Bunsen burner, and it forms quicklime. So limestone's formula, as you've seen here, is calcium carbonate, or CaCO3, and quicklime is CaCO2. Now if it's being heated and it dissociates, this must mean that its thermal decomposition is your answer, and that is what will get you the next 1 mark.